Over the past 2 decades, scientific research on canine intelligence has made remarkable strides, revealing how much we can understand about our dog's emotions and behaviors. Wagging tails, expressive eyes, and the shape of their ears are all powerful cues that dogs use to communicate their emotional states and intentions. Just like humans, dogs develop behaviors that reflect their emotional states, and numerous studies have shown that they share many brain structures with humans, especially those responsible for emotions. Dogs' expressions of love and affection have been the focus of many studies, and researchers have uncovered several ways in which dogs show their affection toward their owners. Today, we'll dive into the top 10 scientifically proven ways that your dog shows love for you. One of the first signs that your dog might be showing affection is if they yawn when you do. This is a curious behavior that is not only linked to stress relief but also social bonding. Research from the University of Tokyo has demonstrated that dogs, like humans, experience contagious yawning. What's even more interesting is that dogs seem to be more sensitive to the yawns of their owners than to the yawns of strangers. Contagious yawning is thought to be related to empathy, and since dogs are more likely to yawn in response to their owners, it suggests that dogs might feel an emotional connection with the person they live with. To test this, try yawning in front of your dog and see if they respond. If they do, it's a sign that your dog feels bonded to you. Another sign that your dog loves you is when they look directly into your eyes. Dogs can't communicate with words, so they rely heavily on nonverbal communication, and eye contact is one of the ways they establish a deep emotional bond with their humans. Research published in the prestigious journal Science has shown that dogs gaze into their owner's eyes in a manner that mirrors how humans form emotional bonds through eye contact. This type of gaze stimulates the production of oxytocin, a hormone associated with social bonding, in both dogs and humans. This means that when your dog looks lovingly into your eyes, they are not just waiting for instructions, they are showing devotion and affection. However, it's important to remember that not all eye contact is positive. If a dog doesn't know you well or is feeling threatened, direct eye contact can be a sign of aggression or discomfort, so always be cautious when approaching unfamiliar dogs. Dogs can also express love through their facial expressions, particularly through raising their eyebrows. While dogs don't have the same type of eyebrows as humans, they can lift the area above their eyes, which creates a similar expression to humans raising their eyebrows. This movement is often accompanied by a relaxed expression, such as sticking their tongue out, and is generally a sign of happiness or contentment. Interestingly, research published in scientific reports found that dogs produce more facial movements when humans are paying attention to them, suggesting that they are trying to communicate their emotions more effectively when they know you're watching. Dogs will often show these facial expressions specifically when interacting with their human family members, reinforcing the idea that they are forming emotional bonds and communicating affection. After eating, many dogs will seek out cuddling or snuggling with their owners, and this is another clear sign of affection. Although they get fed regularly, dogs still want to share intimate moments with you, and this type of cuddling helps reinforce the emotional bond between you and your pet. Cuddling releases endorphins, which make both you and your dog feel good, and it provides comfort and warmth. If your dog comes to you after a meal for some close attention, it's not just about food, it's a sign that they enjoy your company and want to express their love. This simple act shows that your dog values more than just the food you provide, they appreciate the companionship and affection you share. Dogs also show affection by bringing their favorite toys to you. While toys are often seen as prized possessions, a dog bringing a toy to their owner is a sign of trust and affection. When a dog presents you with their most treasured item, they are offering you a gift, and this gesture indicates a level of trust. They believe you will keep their favorite possessions safe. It's similar to how humans might share a special item or experience with someone they care about. Your dog's actions go beyond simply playing with their toys, they want you to share in that experience, and this is a clear indication of their affection and bond with you. In addition to bringing you toys, dogs will often let you touch their head as a sign of trust. Not all dogs enjoy having their heads petted, as it can be perceived as a threat, especially if a person is looming over them. However, if your dog willingly allows you to pet them on the head and even closes their eyes in contentment, it's a special gesture. This means they trust you deeply, as they are allowing you to touch a vulnerable area. If your dog enjoys head pats and looks relaxed when you pet them, it's a strong indication that they feel safe and loved in your presence. However, it's important to remember that not all dogs are the same, some may prefer other types of petting, such as chin scratches or belly rubs. Dogs often carry around your clothes, such as your socks or shoes, and this is another sign that they love you. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to scents, and your clothing, which carries your scent, makes them feel closer to you. When your dog picks up a pair of your socks or drags your shoes around, they are essentially carrying a piece of you with them. It's their way of seeking comfort and closeness when you're not around. Some dogs even sleep on their owner's clothes for the same reason. This behavior is particularly common in dogs that are very bonded to their owners, as they crave your scent for reassurance and security. One of the most well-known ways dogs show affection is by wagging their tails when they see you. Tail wagging is a form of communication, and it doesn't always mean that your dog is happy. The position of the tail, as well as the speed and style of the wag, can convey a variety of emotions. If the tail is wagging in a neutral or relaxed position, it usually signifies a friendly greeting. However, if the tail is lowered, it might indicate nervousness or submission. A tail raised higher stiffened could suggest that the dog is excited or curious, while a slow, rigid wag might signal potential aggression. Understanding the subtle cues in tail wagging is key to interpreting your dog's feelings and ensuring their emotional well-being. Dogs also show their love by getting excited when you come home, particularly if you're late. The excitement and joy they express when you return home are among the most reliable signs that your dog loves you. Studies have shown that the reunion between a dog and its owner triggers a significant increase in oxytocin, the bonding hormone, while also lowering stress levels. Dogs often view their owners as the leaders of their pack, and when you're late, they might feel anxious or concerned for your safety. This is why they react with such exuberance when you finally walk through the door. They are relieved to see you and want to show their joy. The tail wagging, jumping, and licking are all signs that your dog has missed you and is thrilled that you are back. Finally, if your dog follows you around everywhere, even when you don't need them to, it's a sign that they are deeply attached to you. Dogs are pack animals, and they often follow their owners because they see them as the leader of the pack. This behavior can start in puppyhood when a dog imprints on their owner, viewing them as their new parent after being separated from their mother. Even if you're just moving from room to room, your dog may want to be by your side, as they feel comforted and secure in your presence. It's not just about treats or food, it's about the bond and connection they feel with you. Dogs may not communicate through words, but their actions speak volumes about how much they love and care for you. Whether it's yawning in sync with you, gazing into your eyes, or bringing you their favorite toys, each of these behaviors is a clear expression of affection and trust. By paying attention to the subtle signs your dog displays, you can better understand the depth of their love and the special bond you share.